So today we are going to be doing a project inspired by the artist Klee. Specifically inspired by his 1933 painting called The Future of Man, or it's Man of the Future, I forget which. But for our purposes today, we're just going to use a black marker, large construction paper, and some oil pastels. I'm going to begin by forming the shape of the head and the body with one continuous line. Now, if I'm teaching this to a younger group of kids, I don't usually do the continuous line concept. Instead, I have them draw a single shape for the head, a figure 8 for the body, and then a few geometric shapes to sort of build out that torso. And that's a much easier concept for them to grasp and follow along. Now, as I finish these up, I'm going to add some arms and legs. The important thing with these is that I want to make sure that they overlap enough that I can fill them in with oil pastel. We're not working with watercolor or colored pencil where we can get into those tight spaces. We need a space big enough that we can color it in with our oil pastels. And with most of these, I'm doing them overlapping. Maybe down here with the legs, I'll do one that is disconnected from the body. I think it's important to teach the kids that our minds can still understand that that leg belongs to that body when we're doing abstract figures. Now, as I choose colors, I'm choosing bright, vibrant colors that will pop off the page. You could use this as an opportunity to work with warm or cool colors. Klee tended to favor warm colors, so you could do that as a lesson if you wanted to. But for today, I'm just going to do bright, vibrant colors. And I like to encourage the kids, because here at our studio we don't have much time to complete our projects. I like to encourage them to pick a single color and fill 2 or 3 spaces on each figure while they still have that color in their hand. That way they're not constantly picking up and putting back those pastels. Now, as we fill these in, it's an opportunity to talk about coloring techniques. If you go around the outer edge and then fill in, we have a tendency to be neater and respect those boundaries a little bit more. I love the way this construction paper works with the pastels, the grit to it, the sort of texture it has really catches on to the pastel, and the pigments just end up so vibrant on the colored background. And the great thing about a colored background is that when we're done, we're going to have a finished piece. So now I'm just filling in more of these spaces. Again, taking my time to make sure that they're bright and vibrant and completely filled in. What I love about this lesson is that you can use it as an opportunity to talk about line, talk about color, talk about shape, talk about abstract figures. There's so many opportunities to teach principles of art in this single lesson. And of course, you could always choose to just do one single figure. Our inspiration painting is actually just one single figure, but I really enjoy the repetition of the 3. I think it gives a lot of opportunities for variation and creativity. So I hope you enjoy the project. Again, that's Klee.